Have yourself a culturally appropriate Christmas. Make sure you support small businesses. That's about as far as I've got with that. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to today's festive season video. I am Marilyse, the not red-nosed reindeer, and I will be leading you through some fun rituals that you can do talking about the festive season, and there will be a pick a card reading as well for you to enjoy. Everything will be time-stamped below, so let's get started. I can't do that nose thing. Just look a bit angry. So if you're anything like me, then you really enjoy the festive season. I love December, and I don't want to say Christmas because I don't want to just focus on one religion or one belief system, so I'm going to try and call it the festive season, but I'm pretty sure I'll have a slip up and say Christmas at some point. I love the festive season because I really enjoy the energy around the world during festive season. Now, I don't know if you pick up on this as well, but I definitely really feel the vibration of love a lot more strongly over the festive season than I do at any other time in the year. And I think it's because even though people don't enjoy the kind of more modern and commercialized element of Christmas, even though people hate that Christmas, you know, biscuits and sweets and trees and presents and decorations are in the shops from, say, September, there's still this huge vibration of love that I feel. And I feel as though even when people go shopping for gifts, or when I used to waitress and they used to come in for lunch in between Christmas shopping and things like that, the love vibration that I would feel underneath the stress and the annoyance and the irritation was just so strong, and I love that so much. It honestly, to me, is the best time of the year because I feel this vibration of love just every day in December, and it's just such a wonderful feeling. So I really enjoy it. Of course, there's other elements that are amazing. It's lovely to spend time with family, and it's lovely to celebrate the end of the year, and it's really fun to dress up. Office parties or Christmas parties can be really good fun. They can also be an absolute center for drama, gossip, and low toxic vibrations. So if you are going to a Christmas party, whether that's virtual or whether that's in person, I do invite you to really protect your energy, get some smoky quartz or some black tourmaline, and just pull your aura in around you and wrap it in a cloak to protect you so that you're not picking up other people's energy or emotions or just any of their other stuff. And just to really also be mindful of, are you fitting in, or is it your truth to be in that space? And if it is your truth, how can you express your truth in the most loving way? So that's definitely a tip for Christmas parties. You don't have to subject yourself to anything over the festive period. This applies to family as well. If you have maybe a difficult relationship with somebody in your family and you go and you meet up with them and somebody says something really off-putting, you don't have to stay and have a fight or have a disagreement. You can just walk away. You can just say, actually, this isn't the healthiest space for me. I can see that we're not going to agree or get on or come into a space of compassion or understanding with one another. So actually what I'm going to do is leave. Or alternatively, if it's your house, you can say to them, I invite you to please leave. That's just a little tip. You don't have to put up with something negative because it's the festive season and we're supposed to be more forgiving and loving in the festive season. So anyway, back to the fun stuff. So obviously the festive season has different meanings to different people, and I completely honor and respect that if you're somebody who has lost somebody either before, during, or after the festive season, it can be a really difficult time. Obviously Christmas usually creates a lot of memories. I knew I was going to slip up. And therefore you may find yourself feeling really emotional, or there may be some grief or some loss that comes up. And if it does, I just invite you to honor that and just recognize it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to miss someone or to miss something. It's okay to feel that sense of loss. And you may wish to take some time to honor that person or to honor how you're feeling. That could be by setting up a small altar dedicated to that person, or it could be going to visit a grave, or it could be just reminiscing on the good times that you had with them and looking at some photos and talking about them with some family members or some friends, or even just thinking about them to yourself, just really honouring that person. But if you are struggling, if you are feeling emotionally overwhelmed, or if Christmas or the festive season is difficult for you, please do reach out to a counsellor or a therapist or a family member or a friend or somebody who can offer you support and guidance so that you don't feel alone in that situation. Something I really love doing for Christmas is donating money to the homeless charity in the UK so that a homeless person can go and enjoy a Christmas meal and some warmth and some time with other people. I think that's really important. I'm going to put a link in the description box if you would like to do that, if you're based in the UK, and if you are based elsewhere in the world, I just invite you to find a charity you feel connected to that you can give to this festive season and really know that you are helping somebody else to have a positive, loving experience for the festive season, because that's really important. So I really want to share a beautiful ritual with you, which is a Yule log, and this takes its roots from Scandinavia, Germany, the kind of northern areas of Europe, and traditionally it was a whole tree that was cut down and then burned to represent the 12 days of Christmas. Basically, you burn just a little bit each night on the fire or outside, wherever you've got access to a fire. So it's just a really beautiful ritual that you can do. So all you need is a small log. You can find some things in nature to put on it, or you can buy some things, and you would want moss or twigs or ivy, whatever you want to connect with from Mother Nature. And then you're going to add some candles, so you can just burn the ends and then put the candles on and stick them in and light them, because the whole lighting element is really important. So you can either have 12 candles that you place onto the Yule log if you don't have a fire, or you can place the log into the fire and just burn a little bit each night, which might be slightly harder. I know fewer people have open fires these days. If you do, that's great, but if not, you can do the candles instead. And you just decorate the Yule log and then light the candles or burn a little bit each night. And it's just a really beautiful tradition that you can step into. And Yule this year is going to be the 21st of December until the 1st of January. So it's a really nice period of time to honour and celebrate Yule, celebrate the ending, celebrating the darkness and winter. Winter is coming, but Yule is all about celebrating winter solstice. It's the darkest time of the year. So it's really an invite to come into a space of stillness, to pray or meditate for the light to return for spring, so that you can plant your new seeds and get things ready to grow for harvesting eventually. So quite often you'll see people gathering, for example, at sacred sites such as Stonehenge, to celebrate winter solstice together and to call upon the light ready for the next year. So you can gather seeds or holly leaves or berries, etc., to put onto your Yule log, either to burn or to place on your altar and burn a candle connected to it each night. And when you burn a bit of the Yule log each night for those 12 days, it represents the 12 months. So essentially you're letting go those 12 months. And I have a beautiful ritual coming in next week's video, which you can use to go into even more depth with that. So definitely don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss that video. Okay, so let's get into the pick a card reading. Okay, so welcome to the pick a card reading. This is going to be for what is coming in the year ahead for you. So you're going to choose either from the left pile, which is the Lepidolite moon, or from the right pile, which is the Lepidolite star. So just take a moment to close your eyes and tune in and ask yourself, what do I need to know about what the year ahead is going to hold for me? Okay, so if you chose pile 1 with the Lepidolite moon, then this is the card reading for the year ahead for you. So the first card is Leap. It says, you go first, the universe will catch you. This is a great card to have as the start of a new year. This is obviously saying that something new is coming in, or maybe there's something that you already know about and you've been hesitant to go for it. But this card is saying, go for it. Take that leap of faith, because the universe is totally here for you. It's totally ready to catch you and to guide you every step of the way. Have that faith within you. Take the risk. Go for it, because this is an opportunity that you are so ready for. Your soul is ready for it. The universe is ready for it. Take that opportunity now and go forth. So if there's been something you've been thinking of doing, a project or a course or something you want to set up and create, this card is saying, go for it. Take that leap of faith. it will pay off because the universe will catch you. Then the second card is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is really an indication that maybe you are putting too much energy into work and not enough energy into your friendships or your relationships, and therefore you're not also taking time for yourself and your self-care and your self-love. So this card is saying take that leap of faith, go for it, but make sure that you balance what you're doing with your friendships, your self-care, your relationships. And often if we set up a project or start a business, a lot of energy and time obviously needs to go into starting that, creating that, setting it up. So you may need to say to your friendships or your relationships, I'm going to be going through a really busy period whilst I sort something out. I'm launching X, Y, and Z, or I'm creating or starting this. Please just have faith and trust in me. Know that I'm still here, I still love you, but this is my focus. I really need to get it ready, take it off the ground, and then I can put my love and my time and faith back into our friendship and relationship. So you might need to say that. I think this is really calling for an element of balance though. It's saying take that leap of faith, but don't overdo it. Don't push yourself too hard all in one go. You've got a whole year, you've got a whole lifetime, you have infinity to do this. So do it, but do it in a way that's actually healthy for you and healthy for your relationships and your friendships. And the thing is, the more solid the foundation is, the longer lasting something is. If you rush into something, then the energy can burn out quite quickly, therefore it may not last as long. Whereas if you really take your time to do something properly, then you not only will actually have something that lasts longer, but you will make sure that your friendships and your relationships will stay strong and loving and happy as well. So that is the reading for card pile number 1. If you chose card pile number 2 with the Lepidolite star, then this is the reading for you. The first card is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. This is so exciting. This is saying that you are raising your vibration and really leveling up. You're shifting up a gear. So this year could be quite full on for you. There could be a lot going on. It could be lots of lessons, lots of challenges, lots of opportunities to try new things and to step into a new space of who you are. And of course, when we have lessons or when we're going through a leveling up, there will be some difficulties or some challenges or some obstacles or some blocks that we need to move through. And it's saying that's okay because you're raising your vibration. So it's okay. You might be letting something go. It could be a relationship or a friendship. It could be a job. It could be an outdated way of thinking. Maybe you're upgrading your vibration by letting go of an old way of thinking that really wasn't serving you. But this is a really positive card to have because it's saying you're here to be more than just who you think you are at a human level. You're here to be more. So as you raise your vibration, as you step into that space, you will really bring through more of who you are here to be. You are the oracle at the end of the day. And then the second card is the Two of Wands reversed. So this could show up as maybe you are feeling a little bit as if you're lacking purpose or you're not really sure which direction to take. And maybe you need to just take a little bit of time to plan things a bit more carefully and to find a balance in how you are moving into that space. So don't be trying to push or force things to happen. If you feel like this year is going to bring a lot on, it will just happen naturally anyway. Because you're upgrading and leveling up, this year will be full of so much anyway. You don't need to force it or push it. You just need to be open to it and ready for it and have the time and the energy necessary to deal with it and handle it. Because obviously the Two of Swords upright is actually really about hearing the call of your heart and taking action to really move into a space of synchronicity and to try new things and have a sense of fun and playfulness and passion that's really kind of leading you to go further on your path. So you don't need to force that. It's going to happen naturally anyway. This year is going to level things out for you. So just go with the flow, I think. Allow that to come through. Don't put any pressure on yourself. If you perceive other people as having a better start to the year than you are, or it looks as though people are completing more things than you or doing more than you straight away, don't beat yourself up or compare yourself to them. Just recognize you're on your own path, your own journey. You are raising your vibration in your own way. So you just need to honor your journey and have respect for it and trust and faith that it's going to happen, because then you can step into the more playful side of the upright element of this card. So this is looking like it's going to be a really positive year in a spiritual sense for you. That is the reading for card pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I wish you so many blessings. Have a beautiful, culturally appropriate Christmas, and I will see you in next week's video, which you are going to love.